Welcome to Research Business Daily Report, made possible by our exclusive community at patreon.com. Please visit patreon.com/RBDR, particularly if you're a regular viewer of this video series. I'm Bob Lederer. The European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, otherwise known as GDPR for short, took effect in late May. It is supposed to protect European citizens' data and privacy, as well as the processing of personally identifiable information by third parties, and it also addresses the export of their data and information outside the continent. Now, it's certain that you were bombarded last month with requests for your permission to continue to receive emails from European and American research companies. So far, what's the impact from GDPR and what could it mean in the foreseeable future? Well, media research guru Bill Harvey has some thoughts that he wanted to share.
So, it's June. We've passed the magic deadline. GDPR is a reality, and the world hasn't ended. That's good news right there. Something to feel good about. But what's going to happen next? And what should happen next? You know, one thing that's going to happen next is nothing in the United States is going to happen without some provocation. When you do a study about this, when you ask the consumer, about 15% of consumers are really concerned about privacy, and the other 85% really don't care. They say they care, but they really don't care. But we should all care about privacy. There's no reason. Marketers, even data-driven marketers today, have no need to infringe on people's privacy. The ID graph system in the US and around the world works very well to prevent personally identifiable information from getting anywhere. You're still able to reach those people, even though you don't know who they are. Don't expect anything's going to happen, except perhaps if there's another political application that does the same bad things that Cambridge Analytica did, not following contractual rules, purposely getting to personally identifiable information, purposely lying. Until we see something like that, I don't think that GDPR is going to make any kind of a big difference. But, you know, let's say it did. Let's say things went out of control, maybe starting from the political sphere, maybe starting in Europe, where they've always been a little bit more conservative about this stuff. Let's say there's a big brouhaha, and let's say people then go too far. Well, what it would mean, as it already has started to mean, is that the largest technology companies will benefit at the expense of the smaller ones. Which isn't a good thing. We have to start cutting these things with a razor rather than with an axe. If you're looking for places to make improvements, legislators, the EULA, or the sign here after you haven't read this long boilerplate to indicate that I can do something that you might not like if I just came right out and said what it is, that's really, you know, silly. And a lot of people with technology that either tracks where you go or opens the microphone to listen to what TV shows you're watching, those are good applications, but there's no reason to have a long EULA that nobody reads, and therefore people opt into anything. If you're going to try to legislate something, get down into the weeds. Find out what's really being done that could be improved. Don't make any blanket rules.
That's your Research Business Daily Report, made possible by members of our exclusive community on the platform known as patreon.com. It is a crowdfunding platform. Special thanks to all of our current patrons, and particularly to our two newest ones, Bill Friedrich and Bill Harvey. They joined our viewer group because, like the rest, they recognize the value that RBDR brings to conversations in the industry, and also the uniqueness of the news, information, and insights that we also present Monday through Thursday of each week. Now, if you're interested in joining our community, whether for those reasons or others, you will also gain access to RBDR perks and services. So please visit Patreon.com/RBDR. Doesn't matter what size operation you are, or whether you're a client or the supply side researcher, or where you are on the planet Earth. All of you can make a contribution and show your support for the work that we're doing. We hope you have a great research day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.